Hi, this is Lisa Baudouin. Welcome to Lisa's Chat Room. Today I'm going to be talking about how I handle my mail. Now, before I begin, I must disclose that I'm not an expert in understanding chemistry. I'm not a scientist. So anything I share with you, I do so out of goodwill. If you try it, you do it at your own risk and peril. But most of the things are just common sense things. Today I'm talking about the mail. I'm almost certain it is formaldehyde or it is some type of preservative that is in laundry soaps and in new clothing. Imports from other countries, usually because imports are coming across the ocean. So I've created a playbook plan. First of all, I have the allergic reaction, so I don't want it in my house at all. But if I ever didn't have that allergic reaction, I don't want it in my house at all. So I make these plans to try to reduce it because hopefully someday I won't feel the reaction. But I don't want this in here. So the ways that it can come in, I've made little videos. So go out and watch the playlist and I'll talk about all those ways. In this one, I'm talking about the mail. So to just kind of summarize everything, I had a male person that used to use a laundry detergent that I wasn't allergic to. Now, I would share that with you except for one thing. The problem is a lot of times a laundry detergent, they will change the ingredients. Maybe they might increase something or decrease something or add something. That's the problem. I actually did use a laundry detergent that had no formaldehyde in it anyway, and then all of a sudden they put it in. And I didn't know, and I washed my clothes, and it was a nightmare for me. So I don't recommend any laundry detergents. I'm not recommending them either, except if you're going to do what I'm doing, you need to find out what the chemicals are. You need to turn your product around and look at the ingredients and do some research and look up your ingredients. Now, you can go to ewg.org or an organization like that. However, I'm really stringent. I don't want it in my house. That's the first thing. The second thing is it comes in through new clothing. It comes through laundry detergents. So I don't use laundry detergents. I use the distilled vinegar, 5%, not the washing vinegar, not the cleaning vinegar. That's 6%. I don't use that. That's very harsh. I use the distilled vinegar, and then I use the baking soda, and I also do certain things to pre-treat new items, and I literally vacuum all my items. To me, formaldehyde, whether it's chemically sprayed on or if it is actually put into the dyes or whatever, it ends up breaking down and shedding, and it sheds everywhere. It releases into the air and it sheds like a talcum powder. So with that, I've created these plans, and again, you can go watch the videos. And here, what happened was my previous male person used a laundry soap that was fine. I still handled it this way though. I still did it this way. However, I have a new mailman, and what happened was I instantly knew exactly what laundry soap he's using. I've been dealing with this for a long time, so I know exactly how I react to certain things. And so one day I saw him and I kind of waited for him to come up on the porch, and I introduced myself. Now, when I talk about this, I have to be careful because I want to share everything, and you can't. The idea is to create awareness for someone else. You're not going to give them focus. Like I'm trying to create awareness for you in these videos. Your job is to go out and research it yourself as well. Don't take just my opinion. Go out and research this. Go look up articles, go look up other videos and whatnot, and make a plan of your own. If this is what you want to do, if you want to reduce the chemicals, if you're allergic, absolutely. I can't guarantee it'll work for you, and I can't be responsible, but hopefully it will. It is devastating especially to know that children are suffering from this because there's nothing they can do about it. They're sitting in a classroom, and I am having a hard time with it. How can a child trying to learn deal with this? So anyway, point is I can't demand someone to change their soaps. I don't even blame them for not knowing. And I can guarantee you that every time I have talked to someone about this, they'll say, oh, I didn't know that. So what I did was when I talked to my male person, I was very cordial with them, talked about them first. And then I said, by the way, I'm allergic to certain laundry detergents. There's formaldehyde and some pretty harsh chemicals, and unfortunately, whatever you're using, I'm allergic to. May I ask what you're using? And he told me, and I already knew. He just assured me. I already knew it. But he doesn't know that I already know. And he goes, oh, I've never heard that. And I said, yes. All you need to do is turn your products around and take a look. I said, you can go to ewg.org. And I said, you just have to do your own homework on it and, think about it. It's your choice. And I leave it at that. So it's about a 2 to 3 minute conversation with that person, and then stop talking about it and maybe talk about something else to end the conversation, because it's a lot to process for anyone. And the idea that you realize someone's telling you, oh my gosh, I'm using a laundry detergent that has formaldehyde in it, it's a lot to process. So then just let it go. Now, I still handle my mail the same exact way. And what I do is, first of all, I try to get rid of the junk mail by like the penny saver. I don't need the penny saver. It's just redundant stuff. It goes into the recycles. And what happens is it gets filled with the chemicals. So I contacted the penny saver and I stopped that. And then the rest of the junk mail, like I see it's constantly coming from one particular place. I'll call them and say, hey, can you just stop sending me this stuff? Because for one, it's a waste of paper. It's very obnoxious to me to be wasting the paper. And secondly, that's more stuff that my mail person has to handle that I have to handle. I go outside and I get the mail, I put it in this container, and I wipe my hands right away. If there's nothing really important, I might leave this sit down here, put it in an area that's, I wouldn't say off the beaten path, but you could put it away in a drawer or whatever and just have it sit in here. And then what I do is I take this down into my basement and I will go through the mail with my rubber gloves on, and I will get rid of the mail that I don't need by ripping up what I don't need, and I will throw it into the recyclables down there or into the garbage down there. I do not want to do it upstairs in my garbage that's in my kitchen. I'm trying to keep it away. Then I'll clean that container and then I just start over. So I always have this sitting here. It's usually sitting down over here is where I usually have it. It's out of the way. It's not going to fly all over the place. Like right now, the heat just came on. If I left this sitting here, and I did that once, I left my mail sitting here and boosh, that heat just made that stuff fly all over the place. So this is what I do. And I'm starting to see that I'm getting some subscribers. The only reason I'm excited is that the awareness is starting to spread. If I had 5 subscribers, I'd actually be happy, because that's 5 people that are watching the videos that hopefully are getting something out of it. I just only have like 20 or 21 subscribers. I'm just thrilled. I'm tickled pink, because that amount of people, if they share it with other people, that's bringing awareness, and that's all I'm hoping to do. I think about kids in classrooms all the time, and those poor kids that have to go through this if they have this allergic response. It is extremely uncomfortable. It is difficult to focus. So please, 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 make sure you check your laundry detergent, turn them around, check to see what's in them. Even the healthy laundry detergents, your free and clear laundry detergents, check them. Make sure, and really the best thing to do, at least in my opinion, is to use baking soda. The baking soda, it adsorbs, in other words, it kind of pushes the formaldehyde out, and the distilled vinegar actually helps, I guess, dissolve it. It's an acid, so it helps dissolve it and remove it out of the clothes as well. So, and plus it softens your clothes. So if you use the vinegar in the dryer too, I also spritz that into the dryer with a sprayer, and then use dryer balls, you hopefully won't have any static on your clothes. That's the best thing to do as far as getting chemical free. So it's up to you. It's your choice, of course, but I hope this information has brought some awareness to you. And please, please, please subscribe, like, share, and click the notification button for more videos to come. All right? With that, please stay safe and stay healthy, and I'll see you again next time in Lisa's chat room.